What's up, DG Army? This is nethervoid, also known as John, and I'm bringing you another strategy series this week. And this week I'm doing the M18 Hellcat, and as you can see here, and I'm getting a little bit of FPS lag, which is really weird since it just restarted my machine. But anyway, this is the Tier 6 American turreted TD, as you can see on a tech tree here. Let's see. USA, bam, Hellcat right there, Tier 6. And it's a pretty decent tank. It's got a couple of things it does really well, and the rest of it are really horrible. It's got a really great gun, this 90mm gun, and it's really fast, top end 72 speed, and you get actually up to the high 60s and low 70s in this thing. The traverse is really bad though. In fact, it's not even. Oh, there it is. Traverse speed is 30. I don't believe that. Gun traverse 16 for a combined 42 traverse. That's what makes this thing kind of not great. The way I play this tank is there's two ways I play it. If I'm on a map where I know there's a place where I can just use my speed to get up into position and scout people and get in a great position to flank people and stuff, I'll do that. If I'm on a map where I can't really do that, and it's probably 60% of the maps I don't feel like there's a place to do that. Again, it's probably because I don't play a lot of scouts. Then what I'll do is I'll wait for a lot of people to get lit up, kind of like I would for medium and stuff, and then I'll go up to a point where nobody really is, and I'll try to find a spot, a really nice spot to hide and flank people with this gun. Or another great thing to do is to use your depression ability on this gun, because you can depress this gun pretty far and get into a hold down position on a hill or something, kind of peek over, shoot, peek back, peek over, shoot, peek back, kind of do that. Always watching if a tank is aimed on you or not, or if you have multiple tanks, try to watch them all. That can be tough. But I'll be honest, I don't really like this tank. I don't know what the big hype is about it. To me, in my opinion, it doesn't matter how much speed you have if you can't turn your turret and you can't turn your vehicle. The whole point is to kind of circle people if you have speed, and since this tank can't, I don't feel like the speed really does anything for you. It does help you relocate. It can help you RTB pretty quickly. That's nice. But other than that, the speed in itself is not going to make this a great tank. It's fun to play. I think people say it's fun to play because it's fast. That's it. Because I never see this tank do that well in games. I really rarely see this tank get like a Top Gun or something like that, because there are lots of other Tier 6 tanks that are just all around better than this tank, and someone who's good with at this game will be able to get Top Guns with those other tanks. It's really hard to get one with this tank, again, because without Traverse, your tank is kind of a heavy. So without the heavy armor, you have a really hard time, and that's kind of what this tank does. So let's get into some stats here. 570 hit points. Pretty low, but it's, again, this is a TD with no armor. It's going to have no hit points almost. Again, here's the bonus. 460 engine horsepower, pushing 20 tons. That's more than 20 to 1 there. That's like 25 to 1 or something. So this thing does have insane acceleration. The problem really is learning how to use it. I see a lot of people doing side back and forth in this tank, playing pop-out game. And I guess it doesn't really matter since your armor is pretty much the same no matter what. You can try to use this turret armor, like I said, in a hold down position to get some bounces, and I do get that regularly off the turret there if I'm angled and doing hold down maneuvering. Other than that, side armor, front armor, there's no armor on this tank, so you can do the kind of quick pop out thing and all that stuff from side to side. I guess if that gets you out to shoot the enemy and back in, I guess that's what you got to do. It does have nice rate of fire, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. 270 view range is pretty good for a Tier 6. It's not ridiculous, but it's definitely pretty good. And if you get Binox, which I would probably get Binox on this tank, I got the camouflage net because I haven't really bought any equipment for this tank yet. But I'd probably get the Binox because you're going to have the T30. Actually, I might get the Vert Stab for that tank. With the turreted TDs, I might get the Vert Stab because you're going to be turning your turret and stuff. 750 signal range is pretty good. That's all you really ever need. So let's just get right into modules. And I don't know if you start with that thing or what. I want to say the T49 is before this thing. Yeah, the T49. So let's look at what you get for radios for that. Yeah, you're going to already have this Tier 10 radio. So throw that thing right on. You'll get that nice view range, especially when you're trying to do scout maneuvers. Sometimes what I'll do is I'll drive up to that spot where I know I can scout, like, oh, there's a ridge, say this is a ridge. I'll drive right along that ridge and scout everybody I can possibly see, then drive down again into a good position. Not only will that give you a lot of XP and credits, it helps your whole team out, helps already figure out where people are and stuff like that. So that radio really helps because you have to radio that information back to your team. The tracks, going up from, well, you don't get any turret bonus, but you do have to load the tracks to get the gun. I'm pretty sure we can just try it right now. So yeah, actually you need the turret for the gun anyway. So yeah, see? So if you went like this, you can't even get the turret or the big gun. So you need the tracks to get the turret or the big gun. That's the only thing these tracks really do, because they don't give you any more turning speed. The engines, I think you start out with a pretty good T49 engine, but it looks like it's not on this list. So maybe you do have to grind it up. Nope, there it is, T49, see? So you're going to start out with an awesome engine right off the bat, throw it on. You will not have to grind through any of these crappy engines. Well, they're not crappy. Well, that is pretty crappy actually for this tank. It's not even 20 to 1 at that point. Not even 20 to 1. Big boost up, 460 horsepower. Really great for this tank. Remember, that's one of the only benefits this thing has, so you're going to want to get it right away. Turret. There is a little bit of an armor bonus for if you're trying to do the hold down maneuvering I was talking about. That's really all you get out of the turret, except for being able to load the big 90. So that's a decent upgrade, especially if you're doing that hold down thing. The guns, you don't start out with that gun. You start out with, I want to say one of these. Yeah, this one right here. M1A1, 76mm. So this is an okay gun with 228 pin. That'll pin most tier 6s and belows, and tier 7s and 8s on the side. 115 damage is the real problem here, and you do have to shoot a bunch of times. Now with this tank, you don't want to stay exposed. So having this larger gun with the larger damage, even though it doesn't reload as fast, and a little bit better pin, will help you not have to stay exposed so much. This gun, you have to stay exposed for a long periods of time to get all your rounds off, and I just don't think that's a good idea in this tank. So it'll be nice to jump right up to the 90 after you get the tracks and the turret. So that's pretty much all the modules. Let's do some research. Okay, here's the Hellcat tech tree, and it's a really simple tech tree. You already know you have to go right for the tracks first, so go ahead and get them. You should have the engines and the radios unlocked. So obviously, after that, you're going to go straight down to the 90. It's really a simple tech tree. It's probably the most simple one in the game I've ever seen. Then go for the T25/2, and you're done. That's the tech tree. Pretty simple. Alright, we're done with research. Now, I don't get equipment, but if I did, obviously, well, you can't get the vent because this is open top. But you will be able to get the vent higher up in the tiers, so you will get that. Another thing you're going to want to get is the gun rammer, and this is a medium caliber gun rammer. I'm pretty sure the top end of this line is going to have the large caliber. So again, if you're trying to get equipment for the top tier, don't buy that. The Nox would be a good idea on this tank, mainly because you're trying to scout with it. If you have an extra pair laying around, throw them on. Toolbox is also good if you're just for stuff laying around we're talking about here. And then the camo net, would like what I did, I put that on all TDs until I think I need it for something else. But I would probably get the vert stab on the top tier tank. I'm not even sure it's available. It probably is. If not, maybe the enhanced gun lane drive or something to help me aim faster so I can back up behind a building again. Binocs are always a good choice though with TDs because that'll help you see farther when you're covering the line all by yourself. Consumables on 5 and 6, I only get the small parakeet. I don't go with the full gamut of consumables until I have a tier 7 or above. For rounds, I always get 4 HE and the rest AP. It's what I've been doing lately. It seems to be working because I never fire HE unless the guy has like 2 hit points left. I'll fire it then. Your crew is going to look a lot like this. They might be a little better, just depends on how long you've had them. I think it should be about 90%, maybe 100%. You're going to want to get these guys to 100% before you get the tier 7. So I've got a little ways to go. I think I'm halfway there. If we look at this tech tree, yeah, I'm halfway there. I've got 20,000 out of 42. So I should be approaching 100% when I unlock that tank, and I'm going to get 100% before I move on. Always get your crew to 100% before you move to tier 7, and then when you go to tier 7, spend the credits right here to train your crew using current vehicle when you get your new vehicle. Train them at the 20% up to 90 percentile here. That really helps because you want this crew to be at 100% as soon as possible. So that's pretty much the crew, and let's get this thing in some games. So here's a game I had on Serene Coast, which is actually a 7.5 map. And in this one I show you how to basically use your speed to get into great position right when the game starts. Again, I think the reason I don't like this tank that much is because the couple of things that it's good at, which is basically getting a real quick scout and also getting really forward positions, are both lead to deaths for me. It's more of a gamble, and that's kind of why I don't like this tank, is I don't like gambling in games. I like to use my superior tactics and better tank to kill people, not gamble that I'll have a good position. So I got behind a bush, and that's really helpful for this tank, although I'm moving around, which is not very helpful because my camo net won't kick in if I'm moving around like that. So, yep, there again, I'm moving again. Trying to spot people, see where they are, because you just want to, you gotta know where people are. What is that? That's a SU-85. So I'm pretty sure I spotted that guy. I guess we'll see when the credits roll. Again, trying to spot, not seeing anybody. So very well, I might as well move up. This is another thing. You have to have a lot of patience in this tank, and I don't like to have, in a random battle, I don't like to give a lot of time not doing anything to a random team, just because if I do, I could end up doing nothing that whole game. So I'm gonna try to catch this guy as he's coming out here. Let's see if I can do it. No, he knows I'm there. He can see me. So again, I'm kind of just scouting forward. Now we got people coming up behind me, so it's not much of a forward position anymore. So I'm going to see if I can get a shot. Here we go. Here we go. And he already killed him. Oh! What about this guy, though? Come on! Bye! Oh, stupid turret. Takes too long to turn. Guess I could have turned my tracks to help out. We can get him, though. Right? Bam! Packer backer. Anytime you can kill a Green Bay Packer fan, all is good in the world. Since I like the 49ers. Anyway, really nice forward position here. Okay, that was where I did have my camera. That's weird. So I'm trying to hide real quick because half their team's right there. I think I was getting a little bit of lag right here too. Actually, some big lag spikes. And this is the reason I'm upgrading my infrastructure. I'm getting a new router, which I got a new router and it turned out to be crap. Cisco router, $170 router. Can't even keep the network up. I did upgrade my internet connection, but one of the biggest problems is my current router and my current since I'm upstairs, my current router can't. Nice kill on the KB2. Again, I'm flanking right here, got a good forward position so I can flank these guys. Primary target is the grill. Gotta get him out of the game. Gotta get this guy out of the game. And he's dead. Counter battery. So yeah, I need to get an N router. I'm just gonna have to try a different brand. I'm probably gonna get a D-Link, just because that's what I've had good success with. I used to only buy Linksys stuff, but Linksys is a really bad brand now. They're like really horrible because they're just cutting corners and stuff. Bam! Another kill right there. Remember, whenever you can take guys out of the game, do it, because you can get their gun out of the game. So this guy's got the 122. This thing can do quite a bit of damage. Nice hits on him so far, but he's zooming in on me right now. I need to move. And I don't. I take another shot. Nice. Right into the turret ring. And I'm probably not going to pin the front of his tank. See, he hits me with that 122. Takes out the radio guy, the viewports, and my gun all in one shot. That's what's nice about shooting those HE guns. And they'll pin. They'll give you damage almost no matter what. Bam! Hurt him a little bit more, but there's no way I'm popping out for him to shoot me with the 122 again. Is he crazy? So I think at this point I'm trying to kind of spot, although I'm not doing a very good job right here. I really need to roll up a little bit. Let's see what he's doing. Just enough to... There he is. And I don't think so. Nope. He gets artied. Let's go hunt for that M7. The M18's... I think it was AFK. I don't really know. No, he's moving around. He's just... Maybe he's 4 years old or something. Doesn't know how to play the game. So probably the M7 is up here. because lots of their tanks were up here and didn't get spotted for a long time because nobody went hill. So I'm thinking, well, maybe he's down here. Nope, there he is on the minimap. Get him! It's insane turret turn, traverse speed. Bam! Now, I wonder if this is the 90 mil. No, this is the 76. So the 76 is still decent, it's just it doesn't do as much damage. And I'm going to show you a game, the next game I'll show you with the 90. This is still a good gun, but again, you have to expose yourself a lot with this gun and stay exposed to get all your shots off. 3 kills, pretty nice game, about 1,050 points, about almost 1,100. Got the sniper, destroyed 3, damaged 2, and detected 2. Nice game, let's get another one. Here we have a game on Wide Park, also known as München. I'm probably not saying that right now. München. Anyway, correct me if I'm wrong. I said it before in the patch video, but I had Google or the wiki to help me. Now, this KV-13 is trying to beat me to the scout position. You see him turning in front of me a little bit there, but I beat him. So he does get a shot on the M18 though. And the M18's doing the same thing I'm doing, except bam, there's half their team. Nice. I got my scout. Scouted a big majority of their team. Now, being the first guy to light those up gets me lots of credits and XP. Also helps my team out a lot. This is a fresh game I just had today, actually. So let's look at the stats on that 90 mil. 240 damage, 160 pen. That's really nice. You're gonna see though that it does not reload as fast. So I'm kind of trying to get shots from guys coming up the hill, or trying to get my really nice gun depression over that hill so I can shoot some guys, but it's really tough on this map. But you can get guys coming over like that if you can hit them. Now my loader's out, and that really is going to hurt me. Since this is a tier 6, it's really hard for me to reload now. There's a 14-second reload on this thing now, almost 15 seconds. So it's not reloaded, it just looks like it. 240 damage on that guy, on a tier 7, that's nice. He's just going to sit there and let me shoot at him, sweet. So you can see I went from about a 7.5 second reload, maybe 7 and almost 8 second reload, to like almost a 15-second reload, so that really hurts. But it's a tier 6, I don't spend that kind of money on tier 6s. Tiger 2, hanging way back. Another M18 just sitting there waiting for me to come over, which I'm not going to do. I'm not stupid. T28 Pro is trying to get shots off on us, but so far not doing a very good job. He did kill a guy. So I'm thinking about this time, this is not a very good side. I can't get any shots on anyone. All I can really do is scout, so I'm going to try the other side. Unless your buddies are pushing right here, there's really nothing you can do. If I drive over that hill, I'm just going to get primaried and die. I would love to. I'll probably get a couple good shots, but I will definitely die. So let's try this other side here. Ooh, maybe I can get... No, I don't know why I shot that. I was trying to get it out of the way. So here's a 3001H. Let's see if I can... Nope, he's behind the hill. So now let's try this side. Especially since we have 5 or 6 dudes over there now. Although there is a medium over the hill. I probably could have went over now. So here's an E2 and a Panther 2 just sitting there. Now I'm trying to put my reticle on them to see if I can hit them if they're out in the open. Bam! 260 damage right on the corner of his plates. Now I use my reticle a lot. They can't shoot me, but I can see if they're exposed, so I can shoot them. See, he's exposed. Come on, reload. If my loader wasn't dead, you would have been killed. So having your loader out, huge issues. I don't see how it's so hard to load your weapon. You'd think, bam! Hopefully I hit that guy. You'd think that anybody can load the freaking gun. How hard can that be, you know? Bunch of heavies sitting way back. Let's see if I got a shot on them. Ooh. Here we go. Nice! So I did hit the 36OH if you see his hit points right there. So I've hit all 3 of these tanks now. He doesn't see me. And come on, reload. Nope, I hit the building, I think. KV3 and IS still playing games over here. Look at that team! Look at my team over here. Like 9 guys, just go attack. There's only a few guys there. That's okay, I'll get all the damage in. Bam! There's, you know, this guy, there's nothing he can do. except get shot at right now. He's definitely exposed to me. Just trying to watch, make sure nobody's shooting at me. Boom, you're dead. That's why I was zooming back out a little bit. I was kind of watching other guys and see if they were shooting at me, because I don't want to get tunnel vision on one guy. Ah, here we go. 3601 again. Right in the upper plate. Nice. Right above his heavy armor there. Trying to get a turret ring shot on him. This game is all but over here. 3601 backing up. And if I could reload, I might be able to get a shot on him. Nope. Nope, I don't have a shot. And he's dead. What do we got here? 4502A. Probably not going to get any shots on this guy before he dies, but let's go check. See if I can get any more damage on this guy. Nope. So, awesome game, and me scouting really helped our whole team right there. I just don't really like scouting, is kind of what happened there. So, 1100 XP game there. I got scout. Ooh, nice. I haven't had scout in a long time. Look at that. I scouted their whole team coming up that ridge. That's what helped me get the credits and XP, mainly the XP. Damaged 4 guys, killed a guy. 7 out of 10 shots hit, because sometimes I hit buildings and I was trying to take out that train and stuff. Pretty nice game, another nice game. And again, that's how you play this tank. Let me know what you think about this tank. Looking forward to get the next tank and all the way up to the T30. I'm really looking forward to the T30. I think that's when it's actually going to get fun for this line. So let me know what you think. Later, guys.